So obviously we all have seen it. The Amazon must-haves, the things that you need to change your life, to upgrade your life, to make your life a little bit easier, but also aesthetic. So today, let's dive deep into the universe of the Amazon must-haves that are keeping me and a bunch of Americans super, super broke. And just so you know, these are part of the agenda, but mainly in the landscape of beauty, aesthetic hair accessories. And at this point in my life, I do need some aesthetic accessories because my hair is looking a mess. So next video, I'm going to be looking better, hopefully, which means that I'll have to spend some money, but I can do my hair by myself. So hopefully I can fight that. Hopefully I will be strong and stick to my agenda, which is reduce my spending. I will not buy anything because I have a bunch of things that I can use to upgrade my hairstyle. So far, we're going to rock with the bob, but I don't think anyone cares. I should just hop on the videos. So let's check out one of the most outrageous Amazon must-haves that I found this week that got me really wondering the meaning of life. So let's hop into it.
10 things I bought this year. These measuring spoons have a built-in leveler, which makes cooking a lot easier. This is a laundry turtle, which makes it easy to get your laundry out of the dryer. It folds up nicely, which prevents...
Couldn't you just pick up the clothes, put it in a storage and just head over to your room? Personally, I live in an apartment building that I love, but they have this weird rule where you have 1-bedroom apartments and studios and they don't have a washing and dryer, which is weird, especially for me. I've never really had to deal with that. But anyway, I feel like I really love this apartment and I get so much space for less than $1,800. So I feel like I'm winning. And if I have to go downstairs to do my laundry, I don't care. I can deal with that. But honestly, you can just have a basket and pick up your clothes. You don't need a turtle. Like so many generations have carried their clothes on a basket and head over home. Like, what are we doing? Like, it's insane.
This is a scan marker which lets you copy any text to your phone or your computer. It can also translate to and from 25 different...
Or, hear me out on this, you can just use Google Drive, OneDrive, I don't know, any other cloud service, especially with iPhones. I'm pretty sure you can find a way to sync information. You don't need to use those. And the thing about like the Scan Maker Air, I think that this is the type of things that you can buy, and once you have it, you'll never touch it again. Like you will never touch it again because it doesn't even seem easy to use. Like, I don't know, like I don't feel like anyone would use that. Personally, I have my iPad, best Apple product that I own, so I really don't have to worry about that. But I feel like even if I didn't, I wouldn't just go through all this because like it kind of looks ugly, to be honest. And remember, Amazon must-haves must be aesthetic. They cannot be mutually exclusive. Please, what are we doing?
Language. This cutting board has a metal plate that can de-thaw meat in under 30 minutes. It's dishwasher safe and also has a ginger grater.
Look. This one now. I feel like I could fall for it. I fear I am actually the target audience for this cutting board. I will not buy it, but it could work on me. It could work on me another day, another time. I could buy this one. I mean, the whole grating the garlic, do we really need to do that? Do we really need to do that? We probably don't. But I feel like I could fall for it. Just give me 1 month where I feel like I really did reach my shopping on Amazon. I could go and get this one. Because now I feel the rage that my mom used to feel whenever she used to say like, hey, defrost the chicken. And then she would come back and I forgot to defrost and then she would get mad. So now I am the person. Now I get to be mad at myself because I don't defrost my meat before going to work. So this can be useful. I love it.
Also has a ginger grater and a knife sharpener. This is reusable toilet paper that comes with 24 sheets and it's machine washable, so you never...
Did we... am I reading this well? Reusable toilet paper. I generally don't understand how could that possibly work. Like, how... I mean, I've heard about reusable pads. That makes sense, especially in third world countries. That makes a lot of sense. But how will that possibly even work? Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Honestly, let me check the comments because I'm pretty sure people are also struggling with this. Because what do you mean? Oh my god, the top like comment is reusable toilet paper. Because what do you actually mean? I'll just try and buy normal toilet paper. Imagine having the reusable toilet paper. and watching them with your shirt. I feel like most of us are super receptive to like Amazon must-haves, although with most of us understand that they're not must-haves. But like when you bring toilet paper into the chat, I mean reusable toilet paper at that into the chat, we really have to draw the line. This is mostly rage bait. Like this cannot be something else. This is just rage bait, and I just don't see a world where that would work. I just don't understand because I feel like even if you have like guests and the moment they see that, they just feel uncomfortable because like, what are we doing? It's never that serious. Like, I mean, I don't understand. Yeah, and all the comments on this video are all the comments on this video are about the reusable papers. So I would say honestly, this is just rage bait. And I'm pretty sure that recently I've seen this either on TikTok or on Amazon, and I'm pretty sure that these are like cleaning cloths that you can use in the kitchen, and then they're reusable. But then again, it's a rage bait world we live in, so I'm pretty sure they use this because they knew that everybody will comment and just be all like surprised. And I mean, it's working because everybody's talking about it. The top comment is just reusable toilet paper. Like, what do you mean? And this has 46,000 likes. So it worked.
Waste paper. This is a latte pen that lets you draw meaningful designs on any type of drink. These are AirPod straps, which are magnetized to help you never lose your AirPods, especially when you're on a run. This is
Wait. What do you mean magnified AirPods? Isn't that what? Didn't we get AirPods to get rid of the wires? Because I remember when we had the wired ones, and sometimes, especially when you bought the like not very, original, not so genuine, at least 3 months or 6 months later, you will start listening to the songs only from one side, and then you'll have to like adjust and suffer and struggle to just make sure that the sound is being distributed in both ears. So what do you mean you have to like magnify them? Because like that's why we have the AirPods. And I remember that when the AirPods came in, like the first comment was like, "Oh my God, they're gonna fall off." But then again, I feel like I shouldn't even get mad at this because this is capitalism on a nutshell. This is what we do. In the world of capitalism, you give a product, then sell a problem, and then sell the product. The cycle. But this is like incredibly dope.
This is an oven rack puller, which is heat resistant, so you never burn.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, don't we have gloves that we use in the kitchen for that? Don't we use gloves that we use in the kitchen for that? And like, what are we actually talking about? What? I don't know.
Yourself. These covers go on your fingers and protect them from dirt or anything else that can get on.
Say this, the finger, very dumb, very stupid. But stay with me now. Stay with me. I will see myself falling for that. Because personally, I'm this close from starting to eat with gloves, like, the plastic ones, because I hate the feel of like moisture and stickiness, or even like eating Doritos or any type of chips. I hate that feeling of like, ugh. And especially because I have nails, which I clean. I feel like, ugh, like, I don't want to be like sucking on my own fingers. Like, I don't know. That's just weird. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit OCD, so I really hate the feeling. Even when I have like chicken wings, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't eat pizza with like my hand. I have to have like a knife and fork. And in my defense, I wouldn't say from European descendancy. And just for my defense, I grew up doing that. Like the pizza, I eat with fork and knife. Don't judge me. But the chicken wings, you just look like super dumb. I mean, I feel like if you eat the pizza with knife and fork, everybody looks at you. But there is some gray area. But like the chicken wings is just like, what are we actually doing? And I really hate that feeling. So I don't know. It's up to something. I mean, I'm not going to buy it, but I don't know. Feels like something I would invest in. Honestly, I would give this Amazon must-have 3 out of 10. Only because of the finger things. Like, those are kind of necessary. And the frosting board, that's something that I see myself investing on. But everything else is just super unnecessary. Like, why would you possibly need... I mean, the reusable paper on itself is just... I mean, if you have people over, that's definitely a topic of conversation. I mean, if people are at least open to talk about it, because it's like so, it makes everybody so uncomfortable. Now that we are done with the Amazon must-haves, let's go to a more like niched Amazon must-have. Last week we talked about the aesthetic house, the beauty, makeup, and today I'm wearing one of the things that I spend my money on. And honestly, I don't know, it's kind of working for me because I cut my hair like super short and I wanted to just like change my hairstyle, but then I got lazy. I had a very rough weekend. So this is it. I've been just raw dogging the streets, walking around with these freshly cut braids. And I mean, I do have to have like space in my in my face because I don't want to have my hair all over here because I really cut the front hair way too short. And it's like I was really planning to take this down. But anyway, I got too lazy. So this is the view now. And I'm sorry that I have to put you through this. But let's hop into the Amazon Tech gadgets, which is definitely something I spend my money on. I don't even want to go on Amazon or any other store that I shop stuff to see how much money I've spent shopping there because it's bad. I mean, my recovery has been great, but I do regret a lot of money that I've spent in things that I didn't necessarily need. And I mean, on my first video, I said that like the worst part about buying all these things is not just, putting yourself through that because definitely a credit card is being used. But it's the fact that even when you get money back, your paycheck goes to pay credit cards, while that same money will be doing so much more in high yield savings accounts. So honestly, that's why I created this account because I do have to put it to an end. And the more I talk about it, it's a way to just bring some accountability to myself because this is no way to live. It's not. So let's review some tech gadgets and let's see which ones are going to actually be useful. Like
Amazon Tech must-have. This is a beverage chiller which can make any drink cold in a few seconds.
So it's almost like you might need a fridge, which you do have. And I don't understand. I don't understand why. It is the thing about the Amazon must-haves and the items, the aesthetics. Like most of the times, they're just like repackaging things that we already have. And 9 times out of 10, they make it smaller, they make it bigger, they either make it aesthetic. But 9 times out of 10, we already have the item. So now, for example, we're just making a fridge, but instead of like the fridge for everything, we're putting for like one item. And of course, you can make the argument of like, oh, I just want it to be like cold faster. I don't know. Put it on a freezer because we do have freezers. Like you have the fridge where like you keep like the cold stuff and then you put like the freezer. I don't know. Like, I swear to God.
This gadget can extend the life of any food by removing all the air.
So the vacuum though, the vacuum would work on me. And I'm sorry that maybe after this video, I will be on Amazon, at least checking the price. Because one thing about me, I live by myself. Maybe I shouldn't be putting that type of information in here. But I live by myself. And like one of the things that I really, really hate is the fact that whenever I buy vegetables, it's just like a race. I need to make sure that I cook them within 3 business days. Because if I don't, they're going to start going bad. Like especially the spinach and arugula. I cannot keep those two. It's insane. And I try to be super mindful about how I do my groceries because I've noticed that I feel like honestly, maybe per month, I may spend $15 or $20 just by food going bad. Like if I buy broccoli and I don't cook like in the next 2-3 days, it's gone. And if I buy arugula, maybe I'm going to use it 2 times or 3 and then it's gone. Spinach, arugula, and sometimes broccoli, it's the worst. It is actually the worst. Bell peppers, like, seriously, this world was not built for singles. Like what? So the vacuum bag sealer, I don't understand, like in terms of engineering, how exactly did this say it's going to remove moisture or air? Because moisture is the killer here.
This is a door.
Yeah, he said it's going to remove the air. We might need... Okay, maybe I'm just being dumb because maybe the fact that we need air. Because the fact that we have air is the one that creates moisture. So if you don't have no air... This is embarrassing. Anyway.
In the back. This is a door stopper alarm. Just put it behind any door and it makes a loud sound when it's open. This phone holder can be attached to your laptop so you can multitask and it folds
Honestly, when it comes to like productivity and gadgets to make my phone be more used, I hate that. There was this thing going on TikTok where you would put something almost like a necklace and then have your phone. I already use my phone a lot. I am against anything, any gadget is going to make me use my phone even more. Any gadget that is going to create convenience in such a bad habit, I hate it. I'm not going to buy it. Like I have a lot of fallouts. I have a bunch of bad habits, but using and buying gadgets that are going to strengthen the relationship that I have with my phone, therefore spending more time scrolling my life away instead of actually making the change in my own life, you're never going to catch me doing that. You will never going to catch me doing that. It's actually insane. There was this time that they were also talking about this device before TikTok invented the auto scroll. They were saying like, oh, you can go to TikTok shop and buy this thing and then put on your finger. And like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing? Like auto scroll, like that's the thing. You're not supposed to be like doing tasks while listening to TikTok because like the fact that we are consuming so much content, in 3 minutes you can consume 4, 5, 10 videos. That is not okay. That is frying our brains. You're not even supposed to be looking for gadgets and tools that are going to help you scroll through TikTok. So this one, especially next to your computer. So like now you're working and you have your phone popping out notifications. I have my notifications deactivated, but still, I need help. I need help. So that gadget, hell no.
This is a glass rinser which can be attached to most sinks, and it sprays upward to clean cups. This $300 toaster has a touchscreen where you can select your type of bread, and it comes out perfect every time.
Look. You don't need a $300 toaster. I mean, if you can, if you move like that, buy it. And while you're on it, how about you slide into my DMs? Because that's a lot of disposable income. But honestly, $300 toasters, like, I thought I spent a lot of money with home decor and home appliances. Apparently I don't, because my toaster is probably like $35. And I bought it during like Black Friday, which we all know that at this point it's like what, 5-10% discount. And I bought it on Amazon. I feel like, okay, let's work on some ratio. $300 toaster. I feel like that's equal to one air fryer, one toaster, one electric kettle. What else? And I don't even know, some like food containers. What? Wow, I'm in a concerning tax bracket then. Like, okay, that was the last video, but anyway, I don't think a random person with a 9 to 5 that makes, I don't know, even if you make over 100K a year, I feel like there's a certain level of life that you need to see your toast or bagel displayed on a screen while you like prepare it, because it's honestly not that serious. And even when I bought my toaster, I thought, okay, this is like from Amazon, it's kind of cheap. I'm pretty sure that in a year I'll have to replace it. No, my bed is still sitting there, functional AF. The kettle, cannot say that much because that's like Amazon basics. And honestly, I do buy a lot of Amazon, and I feel like sometimes they actually have some good products. My house is powered by Amazon. I have the Amazon Basic kettle. I had a tripod that is Amazon Basics. I have my 27-inch screen. I mean, the extended display, Amazon Basics. And I feel like they often partner with good brands. I feel like, for example, the Amazon Basic display is in partnership with AOL, UCL, I don't even know. But it's like a good brand. But I feel like Amazon is trying to come out. So like they put the stamp of like Amazon Basics. But yeah, I feel like you can really get around with that. Like the toaster is probably like $35. That's not Amazon Basics. The kettle, it was $28, $35. And I mean, now it just has this issue where like it opens up sometimes when I'm like boiling the water. But of course, we're not going to buy a whole new kettle because of that. Like we can deal with some steam. It's actually good for my skin. So it doesn't matter. So, wow, I'm like so impressed that people are out here just spending money on toasters just to be able to display them on a screen. So, okay, now let's watch the last video of today. And I feel like forever Amazon must have, when you think you already saw everything you could see, all that, well, technically you shouldn't have seen, always surprise you. So now let's hop into the next one.
Amazon Kitchen Find.
Did we see the same thing? That I sort of got, I feel like this is why I feel like most of these things, they're just like rage bait. Like that is, I mean, if you want to call it that, I mean, he hasn't even named the gadget. So let's stay. Definitely this is rage bait. That's why he started with that one, because he knows we're going to question it. Oh my God. I'm so excited to see what was that gadget. Okay, hot dog roller.
This gadget lets you easily cook hot dogs on the barbecue without actually touching them. When you push it, it will cook.
Because who would possibly want to touch the hot dogs? Like, why would you do that? Why would you possibly do that? Oh my God, it's just insane that some people would actually consider touching their hot dogs. It's insane.
This is my oven rack puller and pusher, which will stop you from getting burnt when I'm trying to get things out of.
Why do you have a spider? Why do you have a spider? You see, I sort of got, in the end of the day, of course, he has probably like an Amazon Linktree, commission, link in bio, storefront that you can go. But the way he keeps us here is by doing this. Honestly, I'm just having an idea. I'm pretty sure I should like make a video about like attention, spending, scrolling, and relation and intersection between all of those. Because like these Amazon must-have videos, they often have something outrageous that is gonna keep people in there and they're gonna make people comment. And even like the thing that was, getting the juice out of the lemon, I'm pretty sure that people are going to talk about it. And that's how he makes this video reach a bunch of people. And if over 1 million people watch this, I mean, even if like 100 purchase, that's a commission.
It's a 4-in-1 chopping board that has a side to defrost meat in just minutes, a section to finely grate garlic and ginger, a knife cutter, and it's non-slip.
Because, of course, why would you ever want to deal with a cutting board that's, casually slips? Because, oh my God, that will be so devastating.
This little friend sits on the side next to your sink and makes it so easy to clean any type of cup or glass. This is my see-through garlic grinder. It looks really cool as you can see what you're grinding up inside, whether that's garlic or something else. This isn't what you might think. It's actually a really useful tool to get all the juice out of your
So you know what you're doing. This is not what you might think. So you know what you're doing. Why would it be shaped like that, though? Why would it be shaped like that? And I don't know. I feel like this is like a safety hazard. You are not supposed to have this at home, in the kitchen. Then again, the list of things that are going to make your house gas super uncomfortable, just add reusable toilet paper and add this one, and nobody will ever consider coming to your home to visit you, because this is like visitors repellent. What are we doing?
Limes. This thing scoops up the perfect amount of cupcake batter and then easily and cleanly
As if God didn't give us the skills to be able to assess how many scoops would I possibly need to make my muffins and cupcakes.
This is a 5-in-1 double-ended spoon. It flips things, chops things, scoops things, acts as a spatula to spread things, and can also drain things with the other side. This pan does the job of 3 pans in just one. It has 3 different compartments. It makes washing up so much easier, and it also has a detachable handle to make it easier to store. And last but not least, this little food grabber helps me to pick up food without touching the yucky sauces.
Why are we so against using our fingers? Why are all these Amazon must-haves super against people just using the God-given fingers? Like, what are we doing?
It's all just to keep my hands clean. Amazon keeps it fine.
You want to keep your Amazon clean at the same time that you're using reusable toilet paper, and at the same time you're using plugs to get juice out of lemons. Like, I swear to God. But all of this to say that if you pay attention, which I understand how hard it is after you see all these items, it is very easy to see that most of these items, clearly, they're not a must-have. There is no such thing as an Amazon must-have. There are things that you need. There are things that may tentatively make your life a little bit better, but there is no such thing as an Amazon must-have. And like, one of the ways I've been thinking about it is, if you don't remember what you purchased, maybe it's not a must-have. And the other thing that I usually tell myself is, if you are living and functioning well, and then you have like an Amazon must-have or a package on the way, maybe it's not that necessary. Unless you have something that is bothering you at least 3-4 times a week that you need to fix, you don't need this so-called Amazon must-have. Let's remember that in this day and age, everything that you watch is an ad. If you watch somebody like on a stocking video, repackaging, stocking my fridge, checking my groceries, everything is going to be packaged in a way that is going to make you feel like you have to buy that thing. It is insane. Like, I am honestly about to embark on this new journey of fitness. So because of that, for the first time in my life, I'm starting to track like calories, because I just moved into the US, and like 3-4 years, oh my God, I've been here for a minute. So for the first time, I'm starting to say like, oh my God, maybe what they say about the food is real and they're just poisoning me. So I feel like I do need to lose weight. And it's not even like in my entire body. It's just like some areas, and not even the good areas at that. So summer is around the corner. So somebody has to look hot in Positano on a boat with a thong. So this is a fight now. And so I'm trying to work out, and also for the first time in my life, really just tracking what I eat, reducing the calories. And because of that, of course, I went to TikTok, and right now, so convenient, there is this trend about skinny talk. Everybody wants to be skinny. So like, there are a lot of tutorials, there are a lot of meals. And because like so many of these things I didn't used to buy, I'm like embarking on this new journey of like checking what I do, like when it comes to groceries. And because of that, I had to spend money. Because back then I would just buy whatever I could and whatever was cheap in front of me. But now I have to check the calories. Now I have to check like the sources. Now I have to check the protein. So like, even the simple fact of like, hey, start eating healthy. Hey, like start checking your calories. Even that is being packaged into, hey, how can you spend more money? And there was this lady that is also making a bunch of videos, and she's getting so popular because she's she's so cold. And I love that. I feel like if you really need change, you cannot be sugarcoating things. And the whole life, I mean, I've seen some clips of her life, and I always see her with an iPad like this, because she's giving instructions to people on how to go to her link in bio and purchase whatever plan she's selling. So in the end of the day, everything is an ad. People are trying to rip money out of you. So especially on this all Amazon must have, I just know that maybe next week we're going to start having Amazon must have if you're like in a journey. Amazon must have for the fitness girls. I mean, probably they already have it, but my algorithm haven't picked up on that. And maybe because now I'm speaking it out loud, I will definitely see it. But in the end of the day, none of these things matter. There is no such thing as an Amazon must have. If you are alive and well and your life is going well, like, and you can honestly most of the times forget what you even ordered, clearly it's not an Amazon must have. It's an Amazon want, it's an Amazon convenience, but it's never an Amazon must have. So just be smart enough, protect your wallet, and stay vigilant because they're all trying to get your wallet. So this is it for today, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel, activate the notifications, because I'm trying to stop posting at least twice per week, because honestly, I feel like I'm kind of slacking. And as of now, nobody's watching these videos. I know it's gonna change. But yeah, nobody's watching my videos. It's actually insane. But isn't this what they call fate? Yes, but please like, subscribe, activate the bell so that you can get notified whenever I post a new video. And that can be really 2 times per week or even 3 if I'm feeling gracious. I don't know, because the summer is out. Even today, I'm filming from a different location in front of the window. I just love natural light. Like, oh my God, this is such a gift. I love it. I don't know how my video is going to look because it's getting darker and I started when it was like a little bit sunny. I don't know, maybe the quality is going to decrease, but thank you for sticking around and I'll see you in the next one.